What's up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. It is your girl aka, and I am back. And I know you just saw the short clip and you might be wondering, what the hell is she doing? And I know you read the title, and that's what ginger you to click on the video. And I say, girl, go nowhere, have a seat, grab a cup of juice, a glass of wine, popcorn, anything, and sit, because we have much to talk about. And this video, I'm going to be talking about my pregnancy postpartum experience. It presently am 3 months postpartum. It's not to scare you people. It's not to scare you people. I'm just doing it to like mobilize the community, to like let our young girls, those that have not had a baby before, they should be aware of some of the things that they will face. So I wish I knew all these things. I wish I knew, because I always ask some people, they'll be like, mommy, during menstrual period, people will be like, hey, menstrual cramp, this, my sister, during labor, all that shouting during menstrual, said that is nothing. That is, you have not even started. When they say contraction is not your maid, that's serious. I wish I knew all of this. So my main point on this video is to like educate the population. They should be psychologically prepared when they are going in for it. You should already have it in your mind. When you know that it is like these guys, you will not be worried that much. You will just be like, they told me that it was paining, so let me just bear with it. It will pass. For the pre-delivery, if you want me to do a video about that, I need this video to get to 150 likes, and I promise you guys I'm going to do a video explaining all that. So I have some of them in my phone, so I wanted to talk about it. So point number 1, bleeding. Yes guys, still on the delivery bed. After the whole process, I was injected with oxytocin. That doesn't stop the bleeding completely, it just stops bleeding. Oh yes, and with that, they are cleaning the cloth from your body. And after the whole process, this sanitary pad, guys, I had to use two of them, and they wanted to insert into my body. I said no. Wait, well, me munchu. I told the midwife that no, all of the pains that you're feeling, guys, I couldn't bear it now. I said, Mama, sangne. And it was not up to 4 hours, so the midwife came again. She was like, madam, you need to go and change your pad. I thought she was joking. For me to check again, it was paining. It was already wet and soaked. So for some people, we all varies. We are not the same. Some people bleed for about a week, some for 2, some for a month. Personally, I bled for about a month. Yes, a month, every day, guys. But as days goes by, the bleeding is gradually reducing. Instead of 2, you start using 1. From 1, you start using your regular pads as days goes on, and it completely stop. And for some people, the bleeding, like for their menses, the next month it comes. For some people, as they are still breastfeeding, no menses till they remove the child. Some people, like we always say, a wink picking for Bobby before the menses start coming. So everybody is different. We all are not the same. Point number 2. We have the perineal laceration tear, or we call it the vaginal tear. Oh yes, and this occurs when the baby's head is coming through the vaginal opening, and it's either too large for the vagina to stretch, or it is of a normal size but the vagina doesn't stretch easily. And when this happens, you see the nurse or the doctor. So for me personally, I didn't have problem with the stretching of my vagina. The baby's head, everything was normal. But with the first time baby, the pain was just so unbearable, guys. I couldn't really explain it. Me, it was like there was a stone in my anus, guys. That urge to push, that pressure and everything that I applied gave me that tear. Oh, I'll wash clothes. It gave me that tear, guys, so you can imagine. And after that, they used a painkiller, I call it xylocaine, and they injected the walls of my vagina before they could stitch it. Guys, even after that painkiller, I still felt small pain. I don't know if you feel they're cooking something. What can you do? So after they were done with the stitches and everything, guys, leaving that delivering bed and going down to walk to your room. Guys, it was like I had hernia down there. My pikin, what can I say? The pain is too much. It's like I get back through a C-section. And coming to the house and everything, you have to be using, I was using Demobacter, Dettol inside water with salt. Some people will say you hot water, you sit on the bucket for the healing process and everything. It's very important, because if you don't do it like that, you will have infection there and you don't want to suffer. So make sure you take all the antibiotics given to you. Make sure you clean that part. So I was doing that every morning and evening. So I am begging you ladies, on that day, just cooperate with your midwives and your doctors. You will not have any tears. And point number 4, thirsty while breastfeeding the baby. I don't know if I was the only one experiencing that. Guys, the moment the baby latches on the nipples and you are breastfeeding them, I just feel that urge to drink water. 1 liter was nothing for me. I would just take the thing like that before I discover it's already finished. My little ones in the house, they were like, "Auntie, you are drinking water a lot." I was just telling them, you will not understand. So guys, if you experience the same like me, just leave a comment in the comment section telling me how the experience was. Hey, mothers! I'm baffled now. So now we have point number. My life, I hold my being so. So guys, point number 4, we talk on weight loss. Yes, guys, instantly as you give birth, the weight loss just happens. Yes, so because the amount of fluid in the membrane, the placenta, and the baby itself all sum up to give us that bulky nature that we are having, guys. So worry yourself not about it. As you give birth, oh, that just drop. Oh, you have your weight that you were having before. So all that work align with point number 5, we should be talking on, is decrease in appetite. Yes, guys. Hey, even pregnancy, I could eat for the world. Wait, guy, yeah. 5:30 in the morning, I cannot forget some days. I did for kitchen, I did warm water, one drink tea. The appetite was just so unbearable. My mother would be like, "Now which day for your belly?" I'm sure some of you can testify about the way you were eating during pregnancy. More even better, small. Hey, but as I gave birth, all that reduces. Sometimes now I eat maybe at 11 a.m. in the morning, which is not good though. Because you need to eat early in the morning so that all those hormones can prepare the baby's food and send to the breast, so the baby can eat very well as well. So all the changes, there are some that we really like, some we don't like the next point. Wait for it. I don't like. Point number 7, belly changes. Yes, guys, since I gave birth, my stomach has not been the same. No, I was that one girl that had this flat tummy like that. Guys, it's not the same. Let me show you. See the stretch marks. If you're that kind of a person that is bothered seeing all these things, there's one way to calm you down. Just stand and look at the face of your baby. All that fades away. You just forget all the things. I'm like, no, you have something that counts. And guys, if you have anything that you can recommend for me to like do away with the stretch mark, please just drop it to me in the comment section below, or you can write me. My Instagram account will be in the description box below. And the next point, guys, is pimples. Guys, as you can see, my face smooth now. See, some of the patches are still there on my face. See the other part of my jaw. I'm struggling with this one now for it to be smooth. Guys, even as I was approaching my due date of delivery, the pimples, it was as if they sent it from hell. My face was thick like this. I haven't gone to the hospital I haven't seen a dermatologist regarding my skin, everything. I didn't know whether it was high pigmentation, it was acne, or I don't know. But I found a way to do away with it. That will be in another video. Just stay tuned for that video. You will get the whole gist. I'm going to spill everything that I did before my face. See, these are the pictures. Spilling the gist. And I'm going, sisters, brothers, because for the guys, you also show your wife. So Your girlfriends, they will see and prepare. Have you subscribed to the channel? Have you turned on your notification bell? So that each time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch. So let's continue. And the next point on the list, guys, is hair thinning. I don't know if some people experience it personally. My hair thin out. I don't know that it fell out off from my hair. I don't want to show people. It's an embarrassment. But gradually, I've started a hair treatment journey, a hair growth journey. I also did a video on that. In that video, you'll be able to see how my hair looks like, the texture and everything, how I'm struggling to work with it. And I'm also inviting you to the table. If you're also suffering with that, come and join me, sister. Let's work hand in hand and see how we can bring back our hair the way that will be comfortable, will build our self-esteem. And the next point on the list is pains while breastfeeding the child. Yes, guys, especially during those first week, guys, as you are breastfeeding the child, there is that pain that you feel in your stomach. Sometimes my feet are vibrating. I'm shaking my feet like that, and I was confused. I didn't know what was happening, and I asked my mom, how come breastfeeding the child, I'm feeling it that same moment as they are sucking like that? So they explained that is your uterus that is contracting, is returning to its normal size. That means if it was big like that, as the baby has come out and everything, it is now returning to its normal shape. That is why you feel all those pains, those biting. Another point again, guys, is sleepless night. Guys, that one is not your mate. It's not your mate. You can see a clip on the screen. Look at what she's doing. Guys, these little people, you would dance one merengue to another. Nobody is telling you. You are just there dancing. There's sacrifice, especially during those 6 Sister, it's not your mate though. It's not easy. But at least one thing that you should always think of and console yourself is that it will pass. It will pass. So worry not. So on the day of editing, I was on a night shift with the baby. The baby wouldn't allow me sleep. That's a baby of 3 months, behaving like a newborn. Which nursery school am I nursing? From on a farmer's purple tree. A Jack and J went up the hill. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you will sing and dance. These people, they will not ask you. The people in command, they say go left, sit down, you sit down, stand up, you stand up. But we are naturally strong women. We bless ourselves. Jesus. Another point that we have on the list is sacrifice. Guys, when you hear of sacrifice, this is your baby. You need to sacrifice for them. You need to sacrifice. So all those outing, going to the bars, going to the nightclubs, and so on. Even going to the church, guys, you just have to cut them for the main time. At least when they're a bit strong, before you can bounce your way back to church and to all any social gathering that you wish to. Hey, and a quick disclaimer on that part of belly changes, guys. After giving birth, your stomach is just stand the way it is. So with us, with an African nature, even you put on a corset, guys, there is this alone or wrapper. My mother will use it. Boom. But it doesn't just return. Take some time, okay? And sister, you have to be patient. No? You have to be patient. But one thing I'm certain about is the fact that can never return to its original, now that sexy tummy that you were having before. No, but all these celebrities I'm seeing, Beyonce, Shakira, and the rest, they have given birth like us. But if you see their stomach, they think flat, like what is flat that people describe? I don't even know. Can somebody tell me what they are doing? Because it's going to the gym. So guys, I know there are so many different changes that we do experience, and I'm sure there are some that I've listed here that some of you have experienced before, some haven't. Please, if there's anything that is new, mama, I beg, put it in the comment section so that all of us will learn from it too and know and prepare for another baby number 2. And for the men that are watching this, guys, please, I want you to stay beside that queen. Be with her. It's not easy. It's not an easy job. Just support her and show her that love, and the journey will be very easy as ABC. And for those that are currently pregnant or are still thinking about it, this is what I have to say. Do not be afraid. Okay, we have done it. You can also do it. For you to be called that mommy or daddy, for you to look at that joy before you, those are the sacrifices that you have to pay. Those sleepless nights, walking like this, the man we get hanya. Remember, nothing come for free, oh my sister. But though there are some people, some couples that decided no, they don't want to undergo through that pain. I've seen some couples like that on YouTube. They decided no, that he doesn't want his wife to undergo through the pain and everything. They decided to adopt a child from the orphanage. That is their own. Oh, everybody is different, but like we say, children are all blessing from God. But if you want to have yours, be prepared. Except you get your money, you'll find your mate, your babysitter, and all that thing. Oh, but at some point, if you are really that person that wants to breastfeed a child, that house get no good one. You'll be the one to do it. So to sleep completely throughout the night, but it will pass. That's the perfect news that I have for you. It will pass. So don't give up. Do not be afraid. And I pray that God take you through along this pregnancy journey, gives you the strength, especially on that D-Day. My sister, you will give birth. Even there are some complications on the way or what, you will give birth in Jesus' name. I pray. Amen. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and don't also forget to subscribe and also like the video. I will see you in the next video.